I looked at him in surprise. Sebastian calmly sipped his tea. He said, I need proof to take my family on the first batch. Vivian and I are just teacher and student. She can't be included yet. I took the divorce agreement with trembling hands. I gritted my teeth and asked, so? He adjusted his glasses with a flicker of guilt, but his voice remained rational and detached as usual. So, you need to divorce me first. Only after you give up the status of Mrs. Jenkins to her can she board Noah's Ark. Rose, our divorce will only be a formality. My marriage to her will also be a fake one. Don't worry, it's just a title. You're the only one in my heart. I looked down and chuckled in resignation. Somewhere along the way, the talk between us had gone from scientific debates to trivial daily chatter. Perhaps it had started the day we married, or maybe the day Vivian became his master student. I could not remember. It was close to a miracle that he was talking to me so much today, but it was only to divorce me. Feeling conflicted, I sniffled, and signed my name without hesitation. Sebastian frowned slightly at my resolve. His voice was filled with a little sorrow when he said, Rose, after the apocalypse, we'll get married again. I looked away and waved him away in a casual fashion. You said it yourself. It's the apocalypse. This certificate doesn't matter. Whether we survive next month is uncertain. Why don't you focus on saving the world, Mr. Scientist Jenkins? His voice deepened. I didn't mean it that way. Don't be angry over a little girl. I ignored him. I went back to the bed, lay down, and covered my head with my blanket. Luckily, the night was dark, so he could not see my tears. Soon, Sebastian lay down next to me, with his back turned away. He was distant and cold as usual. We were clearly the closest physically, but our minds could not be any further apart. I discreetly wiped my tears away. Air conditioning in most places had failed. Who could guarantee ours would not be next? The thought of dying in the heat kept me awake until midnight. Then, the phone rang. It was Sebastian's phone, and he had purposely set a special ringtone for Vivian. There was a brief flurry of fumbling before the line went dead. He was clearly worried about waking me. Through the blanket, I felt the nervous weight of his gaze. Sebastian tiptoed into the living room and opened the door. His voice lowered. Vivian? It's late. Why are you here? Vivian stammered between sobs. Mr. Jenkins, my air conditioner broke. The heat is unbearable. I had nowhere else to go, so She pulled her luggage and looked pitiful. Can you let me stay here for a few days? I gripped the corner of the blanket tightly. Vivian and I were both waiting for Sebastian's answer. But like the ticket, I lost again. The door was opened more with a screech. Sebastian said, come in. Don't wake Rose up. She's a light sleeper. Vivian broke into a teary smile. Mr. Jenkins, you're the best. She hesitated to step inside. Won't Rose mind it if you let me stay here? Sebastian paused, as if displaying the highest integrity. Don't bother with her. You're my student. It's fine for you to stay a few days. It was just one door away, and my heart chilled to the core. After Vivian settled down, Sebastian was about to head back to his room. Vivian suddenly held his hand and said, Mr. Jenkins, about the family ticket. Does Rose agree? I had never heard such gentleness in Sebastian's voice as he said, Vivian, you're my proudest student. I need you for my experiment. Rose will understand. It's for humanity. I sneered. He elevated his selfish motives to a level where I could not even argue. He always acted as though he was wise and objective. Countless times before, he silently faced my anger and questions, as if my hysterics were nothing but a joke in front of his composure. My pillow was drenched in tears. At the same time, my phone screen brightened. It was a text message like a whisper in the night. Rose, I got the ticket. A specialized vehicle will come to pick you and your mother up in 3 days.